Okay guys, this is the second part of the RG God Gundam build. So this is the RG God Gundam that we built the last time. The customer wanted to have the Kosmos LED kit installed as well, so we got it in for him. And we're just going to do the install right now. Okay, just opening up the box here, you see it's pretty simple, the stuff. So it says that this is the God Gundam LED set. Everything is in Chinese. Okay, I had a look at the set already, and actually look at a YouTube by another YouTuber, and he actually did this, and I'm just going to recreate what he did, but obviously be speaking in English. So for you guys who are English speakers, you will be able to understand better, I hope. Okay, so this is another thing that comes with inside. Basically, there's an app, I believe, you can actually install, and you can actually control the light as well. But because this unit comes with a controller, right, like this, that comes with a set, you don't need that. So few things. This is the main control module. Okay, basically this is the one that powers the whole thing, this part here. And then here you can actually power it with a USB as well, or it comes with a AAA battery which you actually plug in here, and this is the on-off switch. Okay, so you have this. Then inside here there is actually several things. I already actually assembled it, but I'll show you again, so that you can actually quickly refer to it if you need to. And the cool thing, it comes with this beautiful plug as well, okay, which has the God Gundam word which you can put next to it. So let's have a look at how you start the install. A few things that you will need is, I think a pair of tweezers will be helpful, because you need to kind of like join the LED cable into here. So first things first, let me show you what's available. So actually I've already done the install, but I'm just going to show you how to put it in as well, and what components come with it. Okay, so it comes with this unit here. Okay, this is the control unit that will be attached to this. Then there is the two half moons, if you like, this ones, okay, which you attach into the both ends here. Okay, maneuvering it off camera is quite difficult, so that's the reason why I have actually it's very easy. You just use a tweezer or your hand, put it into the right position, and then just push it in. You won't go wrong. Then there is another portion here. This one is a longer portion that will be powering the light. Sorry, this longer portion here actually attaches to this main module. So just show you how you put it in. So like from here, there is actually four connectors. You can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see that the angle in here is pretty much one way only. So what you need to do, you can choose whichever socket you want to put it into. So just like this one is already connected to this, right? When it comes, it's actually all separate out. So you just hold this in, and then just look at the end and just push it in, right? It's difficult, so you may need to maneuver it a little bit. That's why I didn't want to do everything on camera, because it does take a bit of angling and time. I don't want to waste too much of the footage onto it. So I'm just going to try to do this one, and hopefully it will not take too much time. You won't be going wrong. So if you actually angling it wrongly, then you just need to kind of like try on the other way. But if you look at the socket, it is more or less quite easy. Just got to be very careful, because if you push too hard, you may break it as well. Okay, so this is what I mean by being quite difficult to push in. It takes a little bit of maneuvering and slowly getting it in without damaging the thing. Okay, right. even having done this just now before, it does, it's not easy. It looks easy, but like I said, it takes a little bit of maneuvering to try to get it in. So please bear with me on this video, on this portion, as I try to push it in and get it in. Oh, actually I was pushing it the wrong way, so you can see I was pushing the wrong way. So now you can see I pushed it the wrong way, right way it went in. Okay, so very quickly, I just wanted to show you the lights. So as I said, all these come disconnected. You just need to, the two half rings, one will go on the right, one will go on the left. Then as I mentioned, this one is the main one that goes to the main module here. And then one more smaller one here, this will actually light up the arm. So let me just show you the sequence of the LED and using the battery. So I'm going to use this, which comes with it. So you put in the whatever batteries, the AAA batteries that you have. Okay. Sorry, I beg your pardon, it's AA, not AAA. AAA will be the smaller type. Just put it in. Good if you can use a USB type. It's a type C connector if you wanted to, and then that obviously saves your battery. So then again here, you just need to plug it in, right? Get the angle right, and it should go in. No, again, wrong side. Sorry about that. Then it goes in. Obviously, if you're USB, you just plug it in here. Make sure it clicks. Then you turn on the, so there is an on-off switch here. To the left is off, to the right is on. So you see, as I turn on, the lights already start to flicker and start to turn on. So then you are given a remote control here, and you can see there's a lot of like different, it's all in English here as well. Some of them in Chinese, I'm not sure what it is. So there is a sleeve here, you just pull it out, and then you get, because there's already battery already included here, then you can change the mode. So I'm going to press red, so it becomes red. See, turns into red, and then yellow, blue. See, it's a very gradual change and very nice. And then green, right? So very cool. And then you can increase the speed and reduce the speed. Right, stuff like that. Increase the brightness, reduce the brightness. Yeah, you can do all that. And then there's one thing here called show time. You click on it, and then it does all the different sequences. Then there's different modes as well. You can see here, as I click the mode, this is like flickering, and then this is like going in angles, rounds. Oh, then this is like rainbow color. Yeah. Many modes in there. I'm not sure how many, but crazy amount. So imagine if you actually have the app, you can actually control the color using your mobile phone as well. Okay. Now, the other thing also to note, inside the pack, there is another few things that they give you. This one is one of the modules for the light to the hand, and then there is another one as well, smaller, I believe, versus this, the brighter or bigger LED bulb. This is a smaller one. I think depending which one you want, because it also enables you to use this LED kit with the Gundam with the expansion set. So depending on which one you want, you can choose, but you can only use one, because if you look at it, there's only one socket for it. Okay. The other thing that comes with this, which I'll show you after we attach this, is it comes with these, if you can see, it's like a rubber band or a band that's made of plastic. This is later on, as I'll show you, it will be used to hold this LED on this one onto the palm of the God Gundam, so it actually lights up the hand. Okay, so let's go ahead and now install the the LED Cosmos onto the Algiga Gundam. Okay, let's start the process of installing. So the first thing is actually to try to install the parts on this radius, the circle part. So you got to remove the backpack from the God Gundam. Okay, lay him aside first. Then you need to take this part out, and actually this portion here, this semicircle parts, will actually be stuck let me see, onto this yellow portion here, I believe. Yep. Yeah, so let's go ahead and take this one out and start putting that part on. Okay, so I've removed the module so that it's just these two semicircles. So these two semicircles, you need to place it onto the yellow portion. So you can see that it has actually been made to fit very nicely. So what you need to do after this is, there is a set of this set of double-sided tape here that we will need to apply on this to kind of like stick it into position. So just take some of these, and then you just need to cut it up into the right size, and then just basically stick it on, right? So here I've got one, and then you either use scissors or your hobby blade to actually cut it up. Right. So yeah, I got a heavy blade. So you just kind of like stick it around here, right? Just to make sure that it's in position, and then it should be good. Okay, gonna make it a little bit thinner. Yeah. Basically, you just stick it around the corners here. If you want to have it, you can as well. Up to you. Then yep, like that. They are not very sticky, unfortunately, so you may need to get the parts that are a little bit more sticky. Then they should work. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and get all that done, and then come back once it's done. Okay, so what I've done is I've put the double-sided tape. You may not be able to see it, but I've peeled it off as well into each and every of this corner. You just cut it out as I showed you before. Then you can actually slowly place it so that it goes into position. So something like this. Make sure you don't cover the gap here, because that part is needed to hold the bracket, the translucent bracket you saw just now. You just slowly, it more or less will fit Yeah. Oops. That's it. Don't go too close. I went too close, sorry. So move it down a little bit. Yep. Move it down a little bit. Yeah, like so. It's only one side that will stick. Right? See, it's sticking well now. Yeah. So the one semicircle is already done. Then the other one, you can try placing it on top. I'm going to try it now. And maybe that's easier. Then push it to the side and then press it down. Okay, so that's done. So this is how the semicircle will look like. And then it will then, you didn't join it back into this ones, right? Yep. Join it back in. Then this one will join back in its original position. Right, like so. Okay. Get it in. As it was from the original how, yeah, I think got to do all over again. So this one clips in. Right, it clips in here. And then here it clips in here. Right, then you got to put in the orange. So, right, and then the red goes on the outer side. Yeah. So that's how it's pretty simple. You just have to get the semicircles into position with the double-sided tape. Make sure that they are secure, and you're done. Right, like that. So then the next part is, I will, before putting it onto the module, the next part was actually to install this little thing onto the hand of the God Gundam. Okay, so the next part, this is when this little thing comes into play. Basically what you need to do is you take the this portion here with the LED right at the end here. You need to kind of like put it next to his arm here, and then this one, easier to pull it out from the arm first. Then you basically need to remove the hand, right, and then insert this into the arm. It's like a translucent rubber band. I saw it in the other video, he cut it to make it a little bit thinner, but I think this way is okay. So you just kind of like wrap it around his hand, right? Just don't pull it too hard in case it snaps, but they actually give you two pieces. See, there's another extra piece here if you mess this one up. But anyway, so just put it like this. You can see just across his arm, like almost like a band-aid, if you like. Then it's quite simple actually. So this thing, this LED, the part that is the LED, this is the connector, right? You can see the big square one. Then the LED is the smaller part. You just kind of like slip it underneath, right, underneath the band. Pull it out a bit and push it in. Okay, you may need to use like the tweezer to help you a little bit. Okay, like you need to get it under, right? So try to get it under, and then push the, make sure you put the right one in. Okay, the larger part will be the connector, and then the LED will be the thinner part. Try to make sure that it goes across and that the LED is not on the band, right? See, just gotta push it, yeah. push it through a bit. Yeah, so like so. So the LED sits like on his palm after the band. Okay, then we can attach his hand back. Okay, and then this part needs to, from what I saw, needs to go in here, the shoulder part, and come out so that it comes out here. See this part? Yeah, I'm going to use the tweezer to pull it so you can see clearly. It's from the back, and then you just pull the wire, right? Okay, the wire goes on the top here. So this goes through a small little opening at the top of the shoulder. Now you can put the arm back, and let's try the next portion. Let's see if it works. Okay. Lock the arm back. I don't know, with mine I have an issue with the arm. It keeps falling off, so hopefully for your kit it's okay. Okay, so like that. So you can, let's say like that, then pull the wire up of it. Okay, so like that. See, I told you, see my arms, these arms keep falling off. Oh well, I tried many ways and it still holds on, but it's just that it's very, very flimsy in that sense. Okay, so that's that. Okay, that's how you attach this little thing, this little wire for the hand onto the arm with the LED. The next thing is then to fit everything back into the module, right? So don't forget, this big one will go to the module, right? But let's fix these two first. So this one goes in here for this one side, then the other one goes on the other side. Now obviously the tricky part, okay, let's do this one first. See, I told you, it's really tricky to get it into position. Although there's only one way to put it in, it's just that it's pretty tight. And I really dread every time I have to open it and then try to fit it back in again. It works, just that it just takes some maneuvering. And then obviously the challenge would be the other one, right? The other one needs to go and sit on the top. Some of you who may be very familiar with sockets and all that may not necessarily find it so difficult as compared to myself. Sometimes I think I'm putting it in the wrong way. Yeah, I think I am. So let's try again. Yeah, see, when you put it in the right way, put it in, all goes in well. Okay, so then the next one will be trying to get this to sit into the top there. Okay, so you got to pull, then push it in so that it sits. I hope it's right. Yes, it's the right one. So all of them are in position now. Okay, so this thing will sit I think at the bottom, if I'm not mistaken. Let's try to fit this part back first. Yeah, this sits you need to fit this thing back into position. So let's do this first. Let's have a look at the back. So this thing, you need to fit this thing in. on the top, and then let me figure this out and come back. Okay, I figured out. So what you need to do is you need to put the backpack in first. I forgot how I installed because I assembled some time ago. Then this portion, make sure that you don't the wires don't dismantle. Then this part is then pushed into the back of the backpack. I believe, yeah, like that. Okay. Right, and then this part we can glue it in again later, but basically, yeah, that's how you get him in. And then slowly I need to maneuver the whole thing so that it sits properly again. Okay, so I've repositioned the guy. So this thing goes to the back. I will leave it like that because I don't want to stress the wires anymore. So now the next thing is obviously to hook it back up to the main module. So this is the main module thing, and then there's a very long wire. You just need to make sure that you get it into the right position and then plug it in so that the whole circuit is complete. So again, you got to be very careful because you don't really have much of a room to play. So trying to get it in is obviously, you just need to be patient, right? And then make sure that you got it right, and then yeah, so it's done. Okay, so the entire circuit is done. Just need to, my hands, like I said, it keeps falling off. I really don't know why. Ever since I installed this or assembled this, the hands keep falling. It's supposed to lock in, but I really don't know what I did wrong. But see, sometimes it locked in, but it's very easily drops out. Okay, so it's done. Now you can actually test it. Here we go. So we are in business now, right? Look at how beautiful the God Gundam. See, this is what I mean by the hand being in its position, right? So I'm just going to pose it. Then you have this. You can rip off the top and then just put it next to him, and beautiful. So let's just test some of the, let's say I use all yellow, yeah, red, and change the mode. See, you can do all this and all just red, right? And then let's do green. You can reduce the brightness. This one is always remaining red, and then you do showtime. That's when it does all these beautiful sequences, right? Okay, so I'm just going to, excuse me, put in my posing booth and then put it out and then do some more additional video to just show you when this guy is standing up. Okay, so I put him in the photo booth. So let's have a look at the light show. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.